We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Houston Astros. This should be a fun battle to watch, and it'll take place right after this. Sandy Alcantara, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, taking a look at the numbers, you see that ERA a little under 4 last season. But I think his team and organization, they're expecting some bigger and better things out of him this year. We'll see if he can get off to a better start in this one.
So coming to the plate, Starling Marte. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
The center fielder, Starling Marte.
Now here it comes. Second of 4 here on a Friday night as the game's first pitch is taken for strike 1. And fellows, these Astros entering play here tonight are coming off a good victory here in front of the home faithful on opening day.
Yeah, Matty, I know it's a long season, but they were able to win the opener, and nothing would be sweeter if you could get in your car today and drive home 2-0. This is a big game. This is a nice little momentum either way. Another win here, and they're going to be feeling great about where they're at.
He froze him on the fastball there. Starling Marte goes down for the first out of the game. Jose Altuve is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Not a bad night to bring the parka along. 54 degrees at game time. Chopped up the line to first, but a foul ball, 1-1. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
And there's out number 2.
Batting third, the right fielder.
Standing in, Shohei Ohtani. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. No balls and 1 strike. And now pitch on the way.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Two out, nobody on. Ran it in on him as this is bounced toward short. Bichette picks it up cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Angels are gone in order. Now the Astros will get their first opportunity. Ready now, Bo Bichette. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Astros.
Now here's the pitch.
Shortstop.
So, fellas, this Angels team entering play here tonight. They started the season out on the wrong foot, dropping 1 on the road on opening day.
Yeah, Matty, they need to grab this one today. You don't want to drop the first 2 games of the season. I don't care if it's on the road. I know you're going to have to battle, play well at home. You can't afford to get on the team bus back to the hotel 0-2.
Ohtani is there to put it away for route number 1.
Batting second.
Here's Howie Kendrick. His past numbers with Steven Strasburg. He's a .333 hitter. 0-1 the count. And there's a swing and a miss by Kendrick as he falls behind now 0-2.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Jesse Winker is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Strasburg comes set. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Astros go down. New inning set to get underway, and former World Series MVP George Springer bats next. Sends that one out of play for strike one. The windup and the 0-1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1.
Nope.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
And obviously this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he can take you out of the yard.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-0 is a fastball that misses. Blackmon, or Chuck Nasty as he's commonly referred to. This is his 10th season at the major league level, so almost a decade, which was quite an accomplishment. Pitch inside. The throw is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
You know, I like the aggressiveness there. They haven't cracked the scoreboard to this point, so it's clear they're trying to manufacture something by forcing the action. We'll see if it works out for them.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out. Stepping in, Miguel Sano. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
Working for the punch out and the offering. In under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2. And set up working the plate is Matthew Ross, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, D-Row, this is a pitcher's best friend, Matthew Ross.
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him.
Well, the good news is this guy can really dial it up and let it fly. The bad news is sometimes he overthrows it and has absolutely no idea where it's going. He's in a little bit of a trouble, so we'll see if he can work his way out of this.
Coming to the plate now, Josh Bell, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. He couldn't catch up with the gas that time.
Pitcher on the mound has to find a way to minimize damage right here. Got to believe he's willing to trade 2 outs for a run.
And it's quickly 0-2. And he takes a big swing here, but this winds up a little tapper to the left of the mound. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
Really good team at bat right there, right? Just put the ball in play. He does just that, gets the ground ball, and brings home the first run of the game from third.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And foul. The 0-1 pitch is looked at for ball 1. One ball and 2 strikes to count. Blackmon at third. Sano at second with 1 away. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third. So digging in now, Chris Taylor. He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. Zimmerman has it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Get just the 1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. The pitch. This is line to left. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. Throw into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Now that's the way you answer. They're down 1-0 already, but he laces the double and puts himself in the scoring position. That'll get the dugout fired up and excited to punch back.
Fouled away. Strasburg is one of the more prolific strikeout artists in the game today. He'll get into double digits in Ks, and of course that means he's got outstanding stuff every 5 days.
One of the things that go hand in hand, Matty V, if you want to strike guys out, you have to have good stuff, and this guy has great stuff. He has 2 different pitches that he can strike you out with, and as they rate him on a scale of 1 to 10, this guy has 2 pitches that rate an 8 or a 9, which is really hard to find in baseball today.
Oh, and it falls as he can't make the play.
Well, you can see what happens here. He's so focused on lining up to make his throw that he forgets one small detail. You got to catch it first. So he gets tagged with an error, as well he should.
And it's fouled away. Runners at second and third here, nobody out. And he misses with it, 1-1. One and two now.
Hey, there's a ton of reasons I could give to you as to why this guy has been such a good pitcher in his career. But I think this is the biggest one. His ability to work out of nasty jams. 2 guys in scoring position right here. Interested to see how he works out of this.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Bernardo Nieves becomes the first out here in the bottom of the second. Ryan Zimmerman is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
I kind of like the aggressive attitude right here. I know he's in a jam. What does he do? He goes to his best stuff, and that's the fastball.
Zimmerman, or just simply Zim, this is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Taylor is there, and he puts this one away for the third. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. Matt Vasgersian as Starling Marte steps in to start out the inning. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
The 1-2 is off the plate, up and away.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Angels center fielder. Jose Altuve waits on deck. 3-2 pitch. He's at the knees and called strike 3. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
A ball and a strike. Angels still looking for hit number 1 in the ballgame. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
The MO of this pitcher in the early going is certainly establishing the inside part of the plate. He has been dominant. Sometimes you just got to tip your hat if a guy can effectively, consistently pitch inside like he is.
Full count, 3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Full count still. 1 out, nobody on. And another foul ball. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Shohei Ohtani digging in next. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
2 out, nobody on. Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts in the bottom of the 3rd now, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Kurt Casale. In there, 0-1.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is Marte. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. At the plate, Bo Bichette. He flew out in his last at-bat. Fastball well outside.
0-1, no strike.
Fouled off. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and stepping in is the second baseman, Howie Kendrick. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Kendrick, a former member of the Washington Nationals. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Marte is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. They're down 1-0. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Behind 0-2 now.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. A little low, it's 2-2. And a full count to George Springer. It's 3-2.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. George Springer goes quietly leading off the 4th. Charlie Blackmon comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And this is a fastball that's right on the black but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him this first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
This ball's hit a ton out to center field. Back goes Kiermaier to the track. Now this will rattle up against the wall, and he'll reach second now with 1 away.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
He was plunked with a pitch in his first trip to the plate. Now the 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
That's what you call a challenge fastball right there, boys. I don't know if he was necessarily trying to miss up in the zone like he did, but he got away with it right there and put the fastball by him.
Now the 2-1 pitch. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
He's behind on the swing there, and the count moves to 3-2. Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with only one away.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
No balls and a strike to count. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit on the ground to third. And that's through into left, a base hit. And a relay home. Tried to make it home when he shouldn't have, and now they've got him hung up. The tag, and they got him coming back to third. Standing in now, Gary Sanchez. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. And that misses 1-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Even at 1-1, the pitch. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. They'll strand a couple, but they're on top 1-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And next to bat will be Jesse Winker. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. The bouncer to the left side. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag. So you can mark that one down as an E5, and I bet he'd like to have that one over. First pitch coming. Here it is. Lofted in the air out to right field. Ohtani will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. Now batting, Bryce Harper. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now 2-0. Pause, now the pitch. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And they're able to get the ball in quickly, so he'll be held to a single with 1 away.
Now's a good time for your pitcher to take a deep breath. He still has the lead, although it probably doesn't feel like it. So he can't worry about how he got into this mess. He just has to figure out how to get out of this mess.
Bernardo Nieves will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
The next 0-2. Swung on and hit in the air to left. Springer has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. From the stretch. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Marte on the move. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. He'll get it into second. On to second, but he's in safely as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game.
Man, he was not messing around here. Sitting on the first pitch he saw and drove it to the outfield, bringing in both runners and putting himself into scoring position. It's great to see a guy that's aggressive at the plate when he's got a chance to do some damage.
Ready with the 1-0.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
2-1. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Now a little dribbler here off to the right side of the mound. And with his speed, forget it. It's an infield single.
Boy, that's what wheels can do for you, Dero. You can see this right here on this replay. He just simply outruns the white rabbit. He just outruns the baseball.
Yeah, it's beautiful to watch. You know why? Because this is the one tool you can't teach. You can take countless ground balls. You can hit till your hands bleed. But if you got no wheels, newsflash, you got no wheels. I know that fastball registered at about 90.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. So all set for the start of the inning, and in to hit next it'll be the ever versatile Chris Taylor. Line to the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning.
Hey, so far it's been easy pickings for this pitcher. He's gone through this lineup almost unscathed, but right there, leadoff single, middle part of the game. Let's see if he makes an adjustment before they do.
Strike one to start the at-bat.
This is a tough guy to turn two on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
Runner.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. In there, now the throw. Short hop, but they got him. Great pick and tag to catch him trying to steal.
Wow, that's a big-time throw right there, and it's a tall task to throw him out stealing a bag, but he got rid of it quickly, and it was a good job down there applying the quick tag. They'll have to feel good about that one.
So it was a swinging strike three. Starling Marte takes the hat trick with his third strikeout of the night. Jose Altuve is in with two away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Cold strike on the outside part of the plate, 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Kiermaier is under this one, and that will retire the side. Angels go quietly there. Set now for the bottom of the fifth, and that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Bo Bichette. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Right fielder is on the run. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Striding in for Houston, Howie Kendrick. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. 1 ball, no strikes the count. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Breaking balls in there that time. 1-1. That's popped up. Strasburg calls for it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Digging in, Jesse Winker. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. He's set. Here it comes. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3. They still lead it 2-1. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll bring up the dual threat of Shohei Ohtani. Here comes the first pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Bichette's got it, and he is in there.
Hey, D-Roll, that's great hustle out of the box right there. The shortstop has to go deep in the hole to make the play, but he was thinking base hit as soon as he made contact.
Yeah, perfect placement right there. He's definitely rewarded for it right there. Nice play by the shortstop. There's not much you can do. You can either plant that right foot and try and come unglued with a throw to first base. You can use the Derek Jeter, try and jump throw, but I didn't think he was going to get him either way.
Hit hard, but foul. Working for the punch out and the offering. Now a swing and a fly ball, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Now a throw over to first, and he's back in standing. And this one's in the dirt. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Has a look, now the pitch. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game. Striding forward now is the DH, Charlie Blackmon. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. On a swing, and he popped him up. Off to the left in foul territory. On to first, a double play. So no runs on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on. Here now is Rafael Devers. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Here's a called strike on the curveball, 1-2.
Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taken all the way or sitting fastball and just got knee buckled. Either way, that was a really good curveball right there. Move on to the next pitch, but have that in the back of your mind.
And oh, the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first. From the stretch, Bryce Harper is in for the 3rd time as he looks at a ball high. It's 1-0. Has a look, now the pitch. He swings and misses. Throw down. It bounces, but he's out. Nice play there to pick the throw and put the tag on quickly.
That very well could have been a hit-and-run play, but that pitch was so far out of the zone, it really made it hard for the hitter to make any contact. Kind of left his teammate hung out to dry.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
Fouled away. Pops this one up. Bell is there. 2 gone. Striding into the box, Bernardo Nieves. He's set and the pitch.
0-1. Nope, that's the ball.
Now the 1-1 pitch is strike 2 swinging.
1-2.
The swing, and he pulls it down the line and deep. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So that's his first home run in the big leagues, and it's fair to say it's a moment he'll never forget.
Well, there's no doubt about that, man. People ask him 50 years from now who he hit it off of and what stadium he was playing in, and he'll remember it all. Heck, he'll probably remember what kind of pitch it was, too. Hopefully he can get the ball back so that can go in his trophy case forever.
1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
3 runs, 5 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ballgame, and that one ends the inning. Astros get a run here courtesy of Corey Guerin is on the pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 38.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan of bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now here's the pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Guerin was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Now that.
So that'll bring up Josh Bell. A hit in 2 tries so far. First offering on its way. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
Hey, you want someone sometimes to rattle the bat rack, but also the guy on the mound's got to eat too. They're executing their pitches out there. It's going to be tough to score some runs.
Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. The bouncer to the left side. And there are 2 away now. Now at the plate, Gary Sanchez. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Now here it comes. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
1 pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. Ball and 2 strikes to the Angels catcher. The 1-2 misses for the 2nd ball.
Man, this at bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter.
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch. At the plate, Chris Taylor. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First pitch of the at bat. Weighing inside with that one, a pretty easy take there. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. Runner on first with 2 away. Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. And this is swung on and hit on the ground for Kendrick at second. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Angels strand 1. Score holds. It's 3-1. Now at the plate, Kevin Kiermaier. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. From the stretch.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to third. And he whiffs on it as this ball's right under his glove.
The catcher, number 2.
Stepping in now, Kirk Casale, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And it's fouled away. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game. Now in the box, Bo Bichette. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Squared that one up just a little late. In the dirt here. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
I think this all stems from the fact that they're trying to make sure the guy at the plate doesn't hurt them at all. And with that base open at first, they might opt to just put him on.
A 1-2 pitch. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. So stepping in, Howie Kendrick.
And we thought we might be seeing the end of the road for the starter, but clearly he's still in there for at least one more hitter.
Well, Matt, we'll see how this works out, but I think they figured with the righty coming up, it was worth sticking with him to keep the matchup advantage in their favor here.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Non-competitive pitch right there, runs the count to 2-0, and he is ready to do some damage in the box.
Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center, and that is going to get down out there. Extra bases for Kendrick. To second now, but he's safe as a run will score on the play as well.
Now batting. The left fielder.
On his way toward the mound now is skipper Joe Madden, and that's going to do it now for Steven Strasburg. Not an altogether bad performance here, 6 2/3, but he stands to be the loser unless things can turn around. 0-1 the count. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. And that misses. 2-1. 4 runs, 7 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Fouled off.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
And he's struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Astros pick up a run on the RBI. Colin McHugh has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ready to begin the 8th, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Starling Marte. Way off balance hack that time. Ball 1. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Line drive to center field. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
And this one's in the dirt.
He's going.
1 pitch on its way. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. 8th inning. 4-1 is our score. And And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. One away.
Now batting.
Runner at second, one away, and that'll bring up the dual threat of Shohei Ohtani. Shin high, that's taken for a ball. Two balls and no strikes. Now the 2-0 is taken, strike one. One out and a runner on second base. 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2. And that misses, so it's a full count. 3-2. And that misses, ball four. So with one out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning. George Springer the next to hit. He's set. Here it comes. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
Well, the Angels have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
Behind 0-2 now. Runners are at first and second with one away. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. And that'll bring in Charlie Blackmon. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring one run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Blackmon behind, no balls and 2 strikes.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. Chopped toward the second baseman. Throw on to first will be in time, and a good chance for the Angels goes for naught as this. Bottom of the inning now, and that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers. First pitch on its way. Comes set with the 0-1, and he fouls this one off. Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for out number 1.
The right fielder.
Here's Bryce Harper now. First offering on its way.
Ball 1, no strike.
One out, nobody on. Fouled away. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. The throw will be in time at first, and Miller's got it rolling here. 2 away.
The batter, number 8.
Now the Astros designated hitter, Bernardo Nieves. First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
You see that so much, left on left matchup, that slider down and away that you get a bad swing on it. There's so many few left-handed hitters that are willing to drive.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Michael Lorenzen comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. All set to start the ninth in this one, and the next to bat would be the big third baseman Miguel Sano.
They look like they're up against it here, down 3 on the road, trying to come back against the closer.
And he just ramps up, and here's the fastball by him. 0-2.
Somebody needs to tell his hitter he better get it going, or that bat's going to get blown out of his hands. Those are 2 horrific late swings.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth. Josh Bell the next to hit. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Here now the 2-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Gary Sanchez is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And this will be a called strike 2. In trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. Houston took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Sandy Alcantara gets.